I was going to say we should wrap up, but I kind of want to go back to
Listen,
Kyle. Are
listen.
you
You
guys
can.
busy? Are you guys busy?
I got time.
Listen,
I'll
I'm
go.
not busy at all.
Kyle versus, okay, BBShin and Kyle versus Dante. Where should
Okay,
we start? And how should we
tackle this.
approach
All
this?
right. Kyle versus BBShin. Let's just straight off the bat. BBShin is horrible in PvE. Um,
You're
no cap races, even conditional ones like no cap races. And I mean, cap races on single wield, right? We've discussed how good dual wield is in PvE. He is relatively in the same area as Kyle is, which dual wield is much, 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 much better. BBShin is trash in PvE. He is fantastic on early levels when he is super high strength and he can just maul everything. But once you get to like the final levels and later story, he's trash. He does. BBShin is one of the best attackers on offense in PvP, bar none. Um, Attackers. Okay, if he catches a stray DB Ray, a stray Rogue with an S3, yeah, he will murder them. He's fantastic, but Kyle's still going to be the meta PvP, um, with his defensive capabilities, with his protection, with everything. So Kyle versus BBShin, completely different units, not really comparable. Kyle's better in pretty much every area except for doing damage on attack. Versus Dante now. Kyle versus Dante. Dante is actually a pretty awesome attacker. Not in PvP. He's not really useful in PvP, so we don't really need to go in there. But PvE, Dante gets a huge cap raise right up the bat. Doesn't take any charging up. You're going to be dual wielding both. Um, he just hits for fat damage. Also a pretty good breaker, so not pretty comparable there. I mean, if you have both and you had to choose one or the other, who do you need more? If you need pure DPS, I'd go Dante. If you
Yeah,
need a little bit of protection, if you need a little bit of team support, if you need a little bit of everything, Kyle, for sure.
but even breaker wise, Kyle with
Kyle's
that plus 50% break time, it's not even a competition. I don't think.
right. I mean, the break time especially is good, but I mean, their breaks are still relatively comparable.
Mm.
Um, I would still go Kyle if I was choosing between them just because I have other PDVS that can follow that role.
Hmm.
But Dante does have insane damage,
Yes,
and he does cap very, very easily and starts off with a very high cap. So for the battles that you aren't going to be very long and you aren't going to be abusing Kyle's damage cap, Dante will by far start just off the rip do a lot more damage.
I agree. Yeah, I can't argue that. Talking damage right out of the gate, Kyle is not meant to do that.
Nope.
I mean, it's literally in his trait. You can see why.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
and without name calling, there's no other way
Yep.
to abuse it. Sad. Makes me very sad.
That is the